everybody, it's me, Nikki, and welcome back to my channel. I'm wearing this wig right now that I'm going to be reviewing for you. Just so you know, I have been wearing it for several hours, so I do give you my full, honest opinion and recommendation. So while I'm at it, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because that way you'll get notified as soon as any of my other reviews come out, because I do pre-film and there's really no set schedule for them per se. And if you have done so already, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. And also, if there is a wig you would like me to review, please comment that down below. I'll be happy to look into it if I don't already have it. So this wig here, I decided to name Heidi. That's kind of what it's making me feel like today. But I've got another Outre wig, and I've got JERICKA here. JERICKA is part of their Outre and Play lace front wigs. I have her in the color 3DR613. She is a human hair OPTIMIX, so she is blended with human hair. And let's see here, it does come in a few other colors, not too many, but there is a couple down there that you can see. I ended up picking her up from wigtypes.com for $24.94. Now, the thing with the 613, sometimes they can end up being a little bit too much on the yellow side. This one, I mean, there is some yellowing to it, but it's not too much, if you know what I mean. I think it's just the right amount to make it look like that natural blonde color. I do know some natural blondes with this shade. So I think that they did do a very good job with the coloring. It does have a really nice number 4 root. However, it's only up in here and on the sides. It does not go all the way throughout. So one thing to keep in mind, you might want to keep that part concealed if you don't want that to be noticeable. Now, her length, she's pretty long. I would say she's a good 24 to 26 inches, but as you can see here, it's a little bit thinner down on the ends. So if you actually wanted to take this and trim it to kind of like maybe this length, I think that would be really pretty too. So that is an option that I'm actually considering doing myself. Otherwise, her texture is really, really nice. It's a nice light yaki with that human hair blend, so it does look and feel very natural. Just kind of give you a little bit of a close-up so you can kind of see that. So I really don't get that synthetic feeling or look to it whatsoever. So it does feel really nice. It is pretty full. There's a lot of curls, which I think this curl pattern is absolutely gorgeous. I think it'd be perfect for like a formal wear, like I'm thinking prom, or even just a night out on the town with your girlfriends or whatever. But she is a little bit on the fuller side, so I would not say she's a good summer wig, but it's, I guess, to be determined yet. But at this point, I wouldn't say so. However, she's not real heavy. She is pretty lightweight, which is nice. And it is equal throughout, so I'm not getting that thinness up in this area. But let me show you her from the back, because she is absolutely stunning as she's draping down the back. You see her from the side. So now you can see what I mean. It does have some layers here as well, which I like. It does add some of that extra fullness to it as well. The nice thing though is you would think that this wig would tangle a lot, considering there's a lot of curls. Not really. That I am really pleased with. I'm not getting any tangling. Well, I shouldn't say any. I mean, she's going to tangle a little bit, but not like what you would expect. I can run my fingers right through it pretty easily. And then also the only thing I have a complaint on is she does shed a lot. So keep that in mind. I mean, as I mentioned before, these blonde wigs tend to shed a little bit more than the darker haired ones do. But it's not anything that I would discredit at this point, because I do have wigs that have shed a little bit more than this, but did want to bring it at least to your attention. And also her parting space, I would say, could use a little work. I think that maybe I might go in and do some additional plucking just to widen that up a little bit. But, I mean, that's just more of a personal preference thing. If you like it this way, keep it as is. She is, as you can see, a center part. However, I did shift her a little bit, and she does work. If you wanted to shift her to the side, just keep in mind that those ear tabs are going to obviously move with it. And you can see here when I did that, that ear tab comes right to the top of my ear. So you're going to have to deal with maybe a little bit of discomfort there. So that's why I'm kind of keeping her in the middle, because that's where she seems to want to be the best suited for. But the sides are pretty nice. They're a little bit on the thicker side, but I think they blend in really well, especially if you have darker hair. Again, I don't have it glued down. I never do that. But the side as well. So I think they did a good job there. The cap is really comfortable as well. It does have an adjustable strap, one comb in the back, and two combs in the front, so one on each side up towards here. And I'm not even using the combs at all. I'm just adjusted the strap, and that seems to be working just fine. She's not really moving around. You could see how when I shifted her, that was about the most that she's going to move, is if I actually pick it up and move it myself. So I think she would be very suitable for all heads and shapes and sizes and everything in between. So really, in reality, I would say this wig is just more of personal preference things. I think that the quality is there, especially since it's that human hair OPTIMIX. I think that really adds a lot more to this wig. So it's got a lot of great features. It's got a lot of great qualities. I would say I recommend this wig. I mean, if you like this sort of style for every day, go for it. To me, this is just more for, like I said, something formal or some type of special occasion. But to each their own. Just keep in mind she might be a little warm in the summer months. But otherwise, I think that this wig's got a lot. I mean, look how pretty that is. I like it. I do like this wig. I think it'd be really pretty in other colors as well, even though there's not too many to choose from, but hey, at least she's got options. And I got her from wigtypes.com, as I mentioned, but I did look today and I did see she is available elsewhere, so I'm sure you can find her at other places too. Just depends upon what color and price point you want to have. But my recommendation is go get her. Pick her up. I think she'd be gorgeous on anybody. So that's really all I have today on JERICKA. But please let me know what you think. Be respectful in your comments. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them for you. And that's all I got. So I'll be back soon with another review. Don't know which one, of course. Kind of leave that up to the gods. I don't know. I just leave it up to whatever each day. So that's all I have. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon. Till then, ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.